We are live. Hello, hello, hello. If you are there, I'm so happy you guys are here. I'm sorry. Oh, I need to. Technical difficulties. Let me just go 1 second. You guys, I thought I was ready. I sat here. I had everything ready to go. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yes, I do. I do now. Anyway, thank you for being here, guys. Hello. Who is in the chat? I have Mike. I have DJ and Brian. I have Blocky. You're here. I see you guys are here. Yay. You guys make me so excited. You have no idea. Sorry, I have to be on early today. I have stuff I have to do at my daughter's school. And you guys, I'm super excited. She's trying out for swim this year. She's a freshman in high school. And so she's trying out for swim and it's like her first time doing like a real sport. She's more of like an artsy kind of girl. So anyway, she's like riding the bus from her high school to the college. And anyway, but I'm actually going to the school to meet and talk about sort of like her education plan. Cause as you guys know, she's, a survivor of encephalitis, which is swelling of the brain. And so she's had some learning deficiencies ever since, along with some other health issues that we are taking medication for. We still go to Stanford. A lot of you know the story. So anyway, and I do want to actually give a little update on that a little later in the show. But for now, let's get started and we will take a look at the charts. All right, we are here, you guys. Bitcoin had a little bit of a rally earlier today, and ever since then, it has just topped out at just under 97,000 and has had a little bit of a retrace. But you guys, I feel like overall the sentiment is improving. We had a little bit of a couple of nasty days, you guys, and it happens every single cycle that there are main characters that get called out for mass extraction. We can go back in time, but oh, Jacob is here. Hi, Jacob. I see you chatting now. From all of our main characters in histories past, they always, get the pedestal and then things come back. And, if they have been involved in things they shouldn't have been, everybody loves to bring that to light because the people that you climb over to the rise to the top are the same people you encounter on your way back to the bottom. So if you do people dirty when you are on your, when you're at that time and everybody's coming for you, you're gonna feel the heat. You're gonna feel the heat. There's a reason Ansem took a step back from the spotlight. He was getting quite a bit of interest on the timeline and people calling him out for his behaviors not even related to crypto, but in his personal life. Nefarious stuff with women, Ansem's angels. I don't even know what all that is. A lot of stuff that happens on the timeline, I have to say, I don't know how much of it is all true. Sometimes I feel like there are narratives that are false that are being thrown out there because that is what creates clicks. Now, perfect example of it today, you guys. Oh my gosh, the two women who are going head to head of who can have sexual interactions with the most men in a 24-hour period. Now they're both pregnant. Isn't it a miracle? It's hilarious, guys. It's hilarious. But it's the epitome of like they realize that the attention culture is such that you can be so outlandish that people will talk about it. So maybe the LA Vape Cabal didn't do any insider trading and they just made up a whole story to get everybody to talk about them. Maybe not. I don't know. You guys all get down conspiracy theory rabbit holes, but I have no insider connection. So I have no idea. I just have fun on the internet and I love you guys. So, oh my God, teacher Brian, you crack me up. So yeah, we've had a sharp little sell-off on Bitcoin here. Solana, it actually came back better than I thought it would yesterday. 175. Anything below 200 on Solana is good. But I noticed something on the timeline, and everybody was saying Solana was going to go to $1,000 this cycle. Some people say that's crazy, but I disagree because Ethereum had a good run. Solana was sitting firm at 200, and 1,000 was not out of the question to me. But so much has happened on Solana. A lot of people are saying that Solana is only going to top out at 500 this cycle. So what do you guys think? And so something else that was interesting, you guys know I love my dog on Bitcoin. We'll talk about that because that bridged over to Solana. Actually threw a little bit of Solana on it. And I don't expect it to do anything because any Bitcoin project I've ever purchased on Solana tanks. It's different cabals. You have one cabal over on Bitcoin, you have another cabal on Solana. And so when the Bitcoin cabal comes to the Solana trenches, anyway, let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano, the biggest problem with Cardano is the people. I feel like everybody within the Cardano ecosystem builds really cool shit, excuse my language, stuff. And they don't get enough publicity for the cool stuff that they build. And then they just don't really get the same returns for all of the cool stuff that they build. And so in turn, they get frustrated and mad and they drag each other on the timeline. But Cardano people, by and large, like when I go to a conference, I feel so safe with the Cardano guys. Like I feel safe. I don't know that I feel safe in all of the different like ecosystems environments. I've been to some really good Bitcoin stuff, but I've been to some Bitcoin like late night stuff, and that's a little crazy. Those Bitcoiners are nuts, guys. Yeah. We don't talk about the Ord House. We won't talk about the Ord House. Ethereum is actually still doing pretty good. It's hanging on at 27,000, you guys. But everything for the most part has just been flat, trading within just a relatively just flat range. We're waiting for the next breakout. There's so much going on. And while we have all of this activity on the timeline, it is not all that we have in total for the ecosystem because there is so much money abroad that is not on Twitter and all of that good stuff. ETH sentiment is growing. I agree with you, DJ Brian. ETH sentiment is growing. And I think a good reference of that is just Trump had launched his coin, and we will talk about Trump coin again just briefly, but Trump launched his coin on Solana and then pulled that money out of the ecosystem and stuck it on Ethereum and staked it. So it's just so interesting to me. It's just, we forget though, we are at the start. I don't want to say the start. We're in the middle of a bull market. I would say we're in the middle. I don't want to give people false hope and think we're going to go forever. I thought we were going to go forever last time, you guys, and we did not. We did not. So let's get right into it. I want to talk to you guys about some breaking news. All right, you guys. I meant to show you guys this yesterday. This was on our Gokhshtein media page, and this is about institutional BTC ETF holders surge 54x. So this is by Gabriel. He's at one of our Gokhshtein media editors. He helps pull together our articles. I meant to read this to you guys yesterday, but there's just been so much going on, and it's just like made my brain like crazy. So this says institutional interest in Bitcoin ETFs has skyrocketed. In just 11 months, institutional holders increased by 54 times from 61 to 3,323. Wow, that is a lot of ETF adoption. So, institutional holders, there are so many ETFs on the market, you guys. I was looking at it because, as you guys know, I was doing my charting on Webull. And so Webull automatically wants to show me the ETFs because it's more of a stock trading platform than a crypto trading platform. And so, yeah, the ETFs are just absolutely insanity. And so, these ETFs, what is so interesting about it is that there's obviously a lot of growth on these ETFs as they continue to have inflows that had surpassed 2024 of 35 billion. So he believes this year it can reach 59 billion. So this is crazy. I wanted to talk about the ETFs because it makes me happy, but upset also, because what this means is that, more people believe in crypto as it being a store of value. But there's a couple of reasons, for whatever reason, that people are not getting into crypto and holding the asset themselves. Now, is it an education issue because people do not know how to buy these assets? Do they not have the time to educate themselves on how to buy the assets? Perhaps they just feel that it is so volatile and that this provides the safe guardrails that they feel comfortable with having. So, for me, this is really bullish because it's showing that mass adoption is here and that people are starting to dabble more into Bitcoin. The problem is there is not enough education and onboarding to get these people to be BTC holders themselves. Because right now, they're giving all of the holdings to BlackRock. They're allowing BlackRock to buy up all of the Bitcoin, and they're just taking like a promissory note on that Bitcoin. So it makes me want to do more as a content creator and putting myself out there. Yeah. Yeah. I'm super bullish. Super bullish, you guys. So that was from the G Media page. Good job, Gabriel. I liked reading that. I want to give a shout out to this gentleman right here, you guys. This is Mark. He's from St. Jude. You guys may have noticed that he looks familiar. He has done some work in this space. He worked with Leap. Leap did quite a bit of fundraising in terms of getting money for cancer research. I believe his father has been fighting cancer. And so, yeah, I was put in touch with Mark. And Mark, they don't have a lot on encephalitis in my daughter's condition, but I just wanted to give him a shout out because he is doing some work. Shibtoshi, my friend here, Shibtoshi, if you guys don't know who he is Squid Grow and the Silent Swap founder. He helped put me in touch with Mark. And so Mark is working to get some information for my daughter's condition since it's super rare. And I feel super thankful, you guys. I'm super thankful for people in this space, like honest founders like Shibtoshi, who build real products, who support real creators in this space. I'm just super thankful for people like this and people like Mark who are like, helping to perhaps bring people into crypto and onboarding that maybe they didn't have any experience with crypto at the hospital side, perhaps, and maybe this is something new for them. And so, yeah, just stuff like this is so neat to see. So I'm just super thankful, Mark. Thank you for everything you're doing internally to help put me in touch with people. And thank you to Shibtoshi for helping make that introduction and help make sure that that could happen. It gives me so much hope because, with my daughter's condition, it's like, where do you go? In life, where do you go when your daughter gets really, 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 really sick? Swelling of the brain is insane, you guys. Like, she lost the ability to talk and walk, and she was like in a vegetative state for a couple of weeks because they didn't know what was going on with her. She's recovered, but she was sick in 2020, and a lot of her illness spilled into 2021. And it's 2025 and she's still pretty sick, you guys. She's had 6 seizures so far this year. So, trying to get her back to a better baseline of health. And so thank you to everybody who's helping to support me, support the channel. It helps support my daughter. It all helps. So thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the good stuff. Oh, you guys, I am talking and you guys cannot see my tabs. Okay, let me share you this tab. Okay. Hello. You guys, I did not realize you were stuck on my old tab. This is Mark. This is Mark from St. Jude. He is the one that has been helping me. And then this over here is Shibtoshi. And Shibtoshi has been the founder who I said has done so much in the space and is working to help support honest people that are working hard. And, just he doesn't owe anything to me. So I'm just super thankful. So shout outs to them. I need to remember that I have to click share this tab. Okay. I need a drink of my coffee. Before I started the live stream, you guys, I ate one of my Flintstone vitamins. I sucked on it as long as I could. And I think the flavor, the bitterness, I'm starting to get used to it because I weirdly felt compelled to eat one today and I actually ate it all. But I did it before the live stream because I didn't want you guys to see me again. So anyway, yes. I think somebody just bought dog on Solana. Shout outs if you did. 0.2 Sol. I think I put in 0.6 Sol, maybe. I think I put in $100. I have quite a bit on my Bitcoin wallet. And so yeah, I was gonna pull up an article on it, but I don't have it. But let's talk about this. Coinbase asked Congress to grant the CFTC spot market authority. Essentially, what this is would change the oversight and regulatory oversight of digital assets from the SEC to the CFTC. The CFTC would look at it more as like a commodities versus securities, which is the SEC oversees the stock market. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about this because this is where we are right now in terms of coming up with regulatory compliance in the market. We still don't even have a clear definition of who the compliance authority will be. So I'm sorry, I was reading a text message. Okay. So we don't have clear definition on who the oversight authority is going to be. And at this point, it could change too. It could change depending on who the government has in office. And, we have Trump right now. Trump is 4 years. Trump is 4 years, and it will be 2 years before they start shoving a new candidate down our throat. They're going to be starting to campaign for the next presidential election. So this is what makes me sad about Trump's. The first 4 years he had just a lot of resistance, and then they fought all of his resistance, got Biden into office, and we had 4 years of nothing. We had crazy inflation. People, try and buy stuff now. It's like crazy how much stuff has changed since Biden was in office. And they tried to tell you that socialism wouldn't do that. And it did. Look at it. Look at how things are right now compared to 4 years ago. So we have Trump in office, but we only get 4 years, and it's only 2 years until they start campaigning for the new president. So we need to hope that we have somebody really good next in line, right behind Trump, who's going to be supporting digital assets in the same fashion. Because if not, this could just flip-flop right back. We could push and have this push to the CFTC, and then boom, if all of a sudden we've got Trump out of office and the left gets in, and now they've changed and they want to all of a sudden crack down because of, Trump launching coins and everything that's happened. And look at MEMECOINS, and, we go in 4-year cycles. So we're going to have a bust at the end of this bull market. So, and that's what they're going to use to paint this in a negative light. Oh my God, you said Melania will run. no. Okay, I'm going to talk about Robinhood now. I'm going to talk about Robinhood. Let's talk about Robinhood because it involves Trump and Melania. Oh my gosh, I cannot drink this coffee fast enough, you guys. It's like I'm like sucking in the cup. This is bad. Okay, see, the vitamins are working. The vitamins are working. Okay, I'm okay, you guys, I promise. Okay, Robinhood tips Singapore launched touts meme coin interest. I have a past with Robinhood. That's why I wanted to talk about this. People are talking about Robinhood. I said, let's talk about Robinhood. Let's talk about Robinhood. Robinhood plans to launch cryptocurrency trading products in Singapore through its Bitstamp subsidiary. The online brokerage firm has not yet set its launch date, but aims to start rolling out services by late 2025. The report cited an interview with John Kerbrat, Robinhood's crypto vice president and general manager. Part of the reason why Bitstamp is attractive was because their licenses with Singapore in addition to its institutional businesses. Last June, Robinhood agreed to acquire Bitstamp crypto exchange in a $200 million deal aimed at helping serve institutional crypto investors in the US and beyond. So, part of it is because of meme coin mania. Robinhood also reported strong customer demands for meme coins, despite ongoing fallout from LibraGate. I love that they talk about that in this article. Retail interest for the meme coin spiked after Trump took office. And yeah, so what I wanted as I was scrolling this article, there was a quote in it that I don't see. But it made me want to go and check out the coins that are available on Robinhood because you guys know that I had a Robinhood account and I loved Robinhood when I had it. I liked the debit card feature, and I felt like it was really, really good and simple for normies. It like literally took everything away other than buy and sell. So supported crypto. You know, they were always very, very, very selective of the coins that they offered on Robinhood. And one of the reasons I ended up moving away from Robinhood was just because of the fact that it seemed that there was a couple of factors. Number one, they made it really hard for new listings to make it on there. And so I was seeing new coins pop up and I didn't have access to it on Robinhood. And so that was part of what made me adopt a new wallet. But then, of course, you're having to do swaps. And then if you're having to swap and then you're doing more steps than necessary and it's costing you money. And so, when I'm dealing with transactions on the blockchain, however many swaps I have to do, transfers, etc., that all matters. Now, I did love Robinhood. I loved that I could sell my crypto on my phone and immediately buy myself something in the store, or I could, pay for dinner or whatever have you. It was fun. So, but I wanted to come onto their website and just kind of see what they have there because I don't have this app anymore. So I wanted to see what listings they have. So they obviously Bitcoin, ETH, Dogecoin, which if I would have bought Dogecoin when it was first listed on the platform, it was like 0.006. And then I saw it at 0.009. And I'm like, imagine if I just would have held all of the Dogecoin if I bought it back then and just like held on to it. Like I could have sold maybe market top or sold some of it, but like if I would have just bought it when they listed it on Robinhood, like think about that. If I would have DCA'd $5 a day from like 2021, 2020 when I first got Dogecoin on there to now, like I would be so stinking rich, you guys. It's crazy, right? Litecoin, that one has done like nothing. I've had Litecoin forever. My bag doesn't seem to do much, but Shiba Inu is on there, and Shiba is one that I've made quite a bit of money on just trading it, and I got friends on it. But I used it as like it's like Dogecoin, but you can get it in at a better price. And so, yeah, I got people in on Shiba Inu, and they made money last cycle on it. New ones are Aave and Avalanche. Those were not on there. I believe they had Bitcoin Cash before, but Bonk has been added. Bonk was not on there before. I did have Cardano on there. Chainlink, I cannot remember if that is on there. But now we're getting into some of the new ones that were not listed on Robinhood last cycle. So Compound was not on there. WIF, clearly that's a newer one. I am amazed that WIF made it on because I guess I shouldn't be, because WIF was one of the first big Solana runners of the meme coin super cycle. The problem with WIF is that it was like the first one, and then they tried to replicate that a million times, and every coin has bled because of it. So imagine a world where WIF was launched and like they didn't go to the pump fun crazy casino. And then Trump is on there. Trump is the newest launch that's listed on there. And then this is the end. XRP, USDC, Uniswap, Tezos, XLM, which I know you guys have said in the chat before. You guys, I don't know anything about XLM. I need to look it up. So, because yeah, it's listed here. And for me, I feel like Robinhood is pretty stringent on coins that they list, which is why I'm surprised that WIF made it on. So Trump is on, Melania is not. And so we've got Robinhood trying to open overseas in Singapore, and people can buy Trump coin potentially. So there's a lot of things to speculate here. I do feel like the official Trump coin will continue to have movement on it just because it really truly, I believe, is an official token. But I don't hold any at this point at all. I do not hold any Trump. I sold it all. And I have rotated everything into my conviction plays, you guys. Like I have Pepe. This one you guys know is my big one this cycle that I'm really betting on. And also dog on Bitcoin. It's the first meme coin on Bitcoin. Like there's no way it doesn't do well. Any other one since then has been, just the next. And I think the runes technology is getting there. I think that what's kept people away from dog has been the technology side of runes, and building on Bitcoin is just super, super, let me see if we go back here. Building on Bitcoin is not easy. And so, yeah, I just, I think runes, it's just, people are starting to figure it out, and dog will have its day. And so I wonder if dog gets listed on Robinhood, like all it takes is one major listing like that. Now, as you guys know, sometimes I talk about SPX on this channel, and SPX is being listed on all kinds of exchanges. And Jason A. Williams, I don't know if he's telling the truth or not, but he said he put another $500,000 in at this price at 60 cents, which I just think is crazy. But he could 2x it. He could 3x it. It hit, I think, 170 before, or 180, $1.80. So, yeah. Anyway, that's really all that I have for today, you guys. That's it. I appreciate you guys all being here. And I will be back tomorrow at 1:00, my normal time. So thank you all for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.